Amazing secret discovered by one-legged golfer. Adds 50 yards to your drives, eliminates hooks and slices, and can slash up to 10 strokes from your game almost overnight. Or take this other one. They laughed when I sat down at the piano, but when I started to play. Or take this other one. What every wife wishes her husband knew about estate planning, and the IRS hopes you'd never find out. Or amazing money-making secrets from a desperate nerd from Ohio. What are these headlines? These are all the great headlines, the controls, the classical ancient history ones. I mean, 20th century ones, but whatever. They made millions, all right? And if you've heard a few of those, or if you've heard them right now, you understand that they're fantastic. But what you do is something totally different. You say, okay, let me fit into the template of dream outcome without thing they hate in time frame or guarantee. And you want to use the 4 U's or whatever the fuck that means. And so you make things that sound like how to add 10K a month to your business without doing outreach in 90 days, or you get your money back. Works, it's fine. I mean, if you've never written a headline in your life, fitting into one of these templates that you see everywhere online is absolutely fine. You'll have a better template than nothing, and a better headline than nothing. And one of the jobs of the headline is actually to put it there so people know that they're on the right page. So at least it does that. It makes a bold promise, and it kind of intrigues them to see, well, what is this about? But what do you notice about the headlines that I said at the beginning? Like this one. Amazing secret discovered by one-legged golfer adds 50 yards to your drives, eliminates hooks and slices, and can slash up to 10 strokes from your game overnight. I'm telling you what you feel. You feel how, I mean, you don't play golf, me neither, but if you were into it, you'll be like, what the fuck, how does he do that? How? I have to know how. Or something that's a bit easier. What every wife wishes her husband knew about estate planning, and the IRS hopes you never find out. I have to know. It's intriguing, okay? Or the one where the guy sat down at the piano and then everyone laughed. Why did they laugh? What did you do? Curiosity. Not just curiosity, but from now on, I want you to think as a headline like a hook, okay? So let's say this is a sales page, all right? And this is the headline, and this is text. I'm not gonna write on the wall for YouTube purposes. I mean, I'm leasing, but if I wanted you to read this, I would have to put something here that makes you want to read here. For all of my people that read the copywriting handbook, the Adweek copywriting handbook, that's referred to as the slippery slope, right? It's not very, even if you haven't read it, it's not a very hard concept to visualize, right? Slippery slope. So it's not just, the goal isn't just to make a promise, but it's really, I want you to think of the headline as a hook, as a how I can make it fun. Because that's the first thing people see, right? And people judge, they make a split decision of, am I going to read on, or am I not going to read on? Take this other headline from Daniel Throssell. I highly recommend you check him out, he's fantastic. So he has a sales pitch where he says, I declared war on my former copywriting hero. And then there was this picture of Kevin Rogers, also like a very popular dude in the space, with like in a sniper rifle. And then he says, and now I'm gonna sell his products for an even better price, or something like that, doesn't even matter. But that's a hook. Does that have any promises? The 4 U's, I don't even remember what the 4 U's are. Does it have without the thing they hate? No, it doesn't, but it is a fantastic hook. You have to know. What do you mean you declared war? So you want to read on, okay? And that's the first mindset shift. So I allow you to stop using templates altogether in your copywriting journey. If you're touching the keyboard for the first time, fine, but I'm not making these videos for you. Like, I'm not recording videos for people who are just now getting into it and they've never written an email in their life. I'm mainly making videos for either people who are already good and want to become fantastic, or people who are starting out but have written a few things already, either for themselves or for clients. Doesn't matter, you'll learn anyway. Next point. Oh, a headline that I wrote, which goes like this. It goes, I accidentally stumbled upon the most personalized, yet most automated copywriting outreach method on the internet, and I will help you land clients almost effortlessly while everyone else begs for attention. What does this do? Let me read it one more time faster without fucking stumbling this time. So, I accidentally stumbled upon the most personalized and most automated copywriting outreach method on the internet. Let's dissect that. By the way, it's for a product I decided not to sell. Anyway, I accidentally stumbled into. How the fuck do you stumble into a copywriting outreach method? It already adds curiosity because it's the start of a story. You anticipate a story, you want to find out how did I do that. So I'm already here, I'm thinking, how do I intrigue you? How do I hook you? The most personalized and most automated method. That's a paradox, right? Or an oxymoron, that doesn't even matter. Anyway, it can't be most automated and yet most personalized. And also, it's a dream outcome without you even understanding that it's a dream outcome, because your dream outcome is to send a million trillion personalized emails without doing any work. And that's essentially what the promise was in this headline. So I made a promise, I made the how to do great thing without thing you hate, but in a fun way where it intrigues you, where it hooks you, where you want to know how and you want to know the story behind it, right? And then I said outreach method on the internet, which is a bold promise, but done again in a creative way. And I'll help you land clients almost effortlessly, almost overnight, which is also something you really want, while everyone else begs for attention, which is your current you. And copywriters, as I know the market, they want to know something other people don't know. And a great angle is I know something that you don't know, and that's very compelling to you, because you want to be in on that little trick that I use to do X, Y, Z. So that's why this headline works fantastically well. I mean, I've never sold anything with it, because I decided not to sell it, but I had the whole product, the whole sales page, but I scrapped it for other reasons. What else do we have? Just like proof. Like, it's just like proof. The headlines are like proof. Boring to read. Because if you think of proof, testimonials, and all of these other things, nobody wants to read your testimonial, okay? Nobody wants to read your proof. And so you want to make it fun. It has to be in a fun way. And same goes for headlines pretty much. So this is the recap. Where is this? Let me kill this fantastic headline. Sorry, man. I'll still remember you. Actually, I won't. That's why I wrote it down. I remembered the other ones. You should have seen me. I was like, what every wife wishes their husband knew, whatever. So write this down because it's important, okay? So make it fun. Now, I'm not saying go be a clown, okay? On the other hand, you're not gonna start a headline with fuck, shit, fuck, even though like it's fun and someone's gonna be hooked by it and probably read the next line, because it doesn't really accomplish much more than that, and it just does not use any proof. And why would you even do that? But just toy around with it. If you have a spectrum from thing they want without thing they hate, all the way to fuck, shit, fuck, where can you be? Because you don't have to be here, but can you be in the middle? Can you be a little bit more towards fuck, shit, fuck? Try it out. Play with your spots. Play with headlines. So that's it, make it fun. Also, stop relying on templates. Okay? Think of it as a slippery slope / hook. And that's it. And the next thing you're going to want to do is head over to the first link in the description and get my lead magnet, okay? Where I'll show you exactly everything you need to know about email copywriting to be someone that people are begging to hire. Again, it's not a beginner's thing. I'm not gonna explain email structures. It's how to be a fantastic email copywriter for someone and how to manage a long-term email list so that your clients absolutely love you and you make it rain for them and they refer you and they're happy and they stay for a year or 2 or 5, whatever. And that's it. Have a fantastic day. Go do that and see how an actual copywriter does his list, and you'll love it. Bye.